Switching's quite a cool concept to get. Moving your feet in weird ways, making you look absolutely slick come fight night. But when I first got into switching, I got told not to switch in the pocket. That is not always the case, but when it comes to L steps, it definitely is. To practice this drill, I am gonna get some tape. I planned it, had it in my pocket already. And the main reason we want this tape is to look at our head position. Because when we're switching, we don't want it on the same line. The tape is gonna be in line with my nose. It's a very straight line, as you can see, but we'll make do. The reason I put this tape here is to make sure we take our nose off the center line. Because if I do an L step on the spot and I'm going against an opponent, all they've got to do is put a right hand down the middle and they'll land, because my head hasn't changed at all. So when you do this L step, if you have your nose in the same position of this line, when you finish, you've done it wrong. So make sure you get some sort of indication on the floor where you started. But what we're gonna do with our feet first is move our front foot. Our front foot is gonna tap. We're gonna bring it in line with our back heel. Adam, if you come a little bit closer here, when I step, my front foot is in line with the back heel. I do not bring it past. If I bring it past, I'm gonna be working a slightly different movement here. But for an L step, I bring my front foot in line with my back heel. From there, my back leg will go out. You see straight away, my nose here, it is off center. If we go straight down, my nose is on a different line to the tape. Once I get there, all I will do is step this leg up. I'm now in a different line of attack so I can throw my strikes. We go front foot, I gallop the back foot out. My nose is off the center line. I then step up. I've made an L shape. So I go front, back, step. When you're first practicing this move, make sure you do it at that pace. Don't try and do it straight away, really, really quick, because if you try and run before you can walk, you're just gonna fail. We want to drill this in nicely. So we're gonna move that front foot first. From there it goes front foot, back foot, reset. Front foot, back foot, reset. Front foot, back foot, step the leg up back into your normal stance. And that is the movement pattern to do an L step. We do that one more time, full speed. My nose is off the center line, I step back in. But it's all good being able to do an L step, but let's throw some strikes as well, because we want to hurt them, we want to knock them out. I'm going to be in this L step position, main point, nose off the center line. But when I switch out to the side, I'm going to throw my jab out, and then I'm going to come back to my normal stance. Jab out, normal stance. And then realistically, I can come in and attack with any strikes that I wish. I'm in that stance, I'm moving, I look down, the nose is on the center line. I switch out, throw the jab, I can throw the cross after as well. Jab, then cross. Same time, I'm doing the foot movements. Jab, as I bring this leg forward, I will throw the cross. But we wanna make it fluid. We wanna make it like water. Once you've got the hang of it, you can get rid of this tape. That's if you are getting your nose off the center line. If you can't get your nose off the center line with the tape, stick with the tape until you can do it. But now that's a completed status. I can get rid of this tape and we can do it without. So I can move around in my stance, shadow boxing. From there, I'm gonna go front foot then back foot. My nose goes off the center line, I step back in. So I'm moving through in my stance. I can put my strikes out before, L step to come in, moving, attack and go. So I can either go L step, then attack, or I can strike as I do the L step, exactly the same way as I've shown with your jab and your cross. If you liked this sort of movement and you want to see some other advanced switching techniques, go check out Sueno Skills in the link below. There's 1,000 techniques from beginner all the way up to professional level, and it will make you a certified killer. I'll see you in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh, pow!